Sunday night baseball now from venerable Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Stephen Wright, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, as I was researching this game, getting ready for it, looking at his numbers, opponent is hitting over 300. Over 300. That's just too much offense he's given up against him. So he's got to mix his pitches up. Try to keep hitters off balance if he wants to have any chance of staying in this game and giving his team a chance to win.
Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with a win in this game right here. And then after that, who knows? Maybe get on a nice streak.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. HR, how do they go about completing the sweep on the road?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a strike as he waves through a knuckleball. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Betts will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. First pitch on its way. Knuckleball floating dangerously high and missing. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
This is hit on the ground, but foul. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So Ben Zobrist will bat this inning following the 2-out hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Two out with the man at first. A little bouncer. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Kyle Hendricks starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, last year this guy was one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low twos. You know how good that is? And one thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters. And he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well. And we'll get a chance to really see him work at his best.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. Second home run early in the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
You've heard people talk about powering home runs. Well, when you hit one over the monster, you know you've hit one. The only question on this one, is it going to stay fair? And it did.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He won the Silver Slugger for shortstops last year. And in today's games, shortstops swing the bat well. And for him to walk away with that award tells you what kind of a player he is.
Here's Mookie Betts, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Fouled back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. The average for him at 267 on the year. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
1 out and a runner on third. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Almora racing back. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with Show Track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. And he got him. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. The Red Sox are out in front, 2-0. Here's Addison Russell. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Way behind a goofy knuckleball for strike 2.
If this second inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the second inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple runs early.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. The average entering play at 301. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at first base at Mitch Moreland. You know, we talk so often about his offense, but this guy's one of the best defenders in the game.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Bogaerts. Pedroia on to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, time for the Majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And I'm looking at Jon Jay. You know, Jon Jay doesn't run real well, but you would not know it. He gets such great jumps on balls that he's places he should not be. You think the ball's going to land, and then you see Jon Jay sitting there waiting for it.
Here's Chris Young. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Tap foul at home plate. Another one sent foul. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that was a nice swing in that opposite field base hit. Hey, he's using the whole field. He's off to a great start. If he stays like this could be a monster year for him.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now. And he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward ranging back, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks. When he hit that ball, it took a big bounce and hopped over the wall for an automatic double.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now is John Jay, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
John Jay.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. The knuckleballs is out pitch, but it misses. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Young is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman,
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, it's been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and Rizzo gets on top of one and sends it in the air out to deep right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo, number 148 for his career. And with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
The second baseman, number 18,
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch to right field. Hayward coming on. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mookie Betts. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone into the monster seats.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Hanley Ramirez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Mitch Moreland.
Digging in for his second at bat, Mitch Moreland, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. The 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
and he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Pablo Sandoval is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Well, you see there on the graphic, the double was his third of the season here in this first month. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Jay is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We're through 3 here at Fenway, and Boston's taken a 3-2 lead. Striding in once again, Addison Russell. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Addison Russell.
Here's the first pitch to him. Knuckleball upstairs, dangerous pitch taken for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Young coming on. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the fourth inning. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks third best on this Chicago ball club. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a knuckleball too low apparently. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lifted in the air to center field. Young is there. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And these graphics can sometimes be a little misleading when you've got a knuckleballer on the mound, but here you go regardless. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A swing and a knuckleball making him look bad. The 0-2 home. He's running towards second. Ground ball left side. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Young. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Young.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Dribbled up the line. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Blake Swihart.
Into the box, Blake Swihart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Dustin Pedroia is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Gloved by Russell. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from Fenway. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Almora.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Grounded back up the middle. Bogaerts lays out. What a stop. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Now batting.
Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. He got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. In now is John Jay. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Misses. Ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Slow grounder to first. Moreland charging this one and out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for out number 2.
Hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Kris Bryant to the plate this inning.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Here's Kris Bryant now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now, it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
The batter, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch on its way. A called strike over the outside corner. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Hard on the ground toward short. Russell has it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He hit a sac fly earlier. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Scorched to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Almora is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One left for the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Anthony Rizzo will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Here's Ben Zobrist now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward right field. Betts on the run. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Addison Russell. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Dribbled back toward the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris Young.
Ready for another chance? Chris Young. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Zobrist. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Red Sox go down quietly, but they still lead it 3-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Wilson Contreras.
Lined but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder number 5,
And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Albert Almora comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the seventh.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. John Jay is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Ready on 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And now they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this one will be out of play off to the left. 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down. Brett Anderson is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Brett Anderson.
Blake Swihart will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Swihart.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
The second baseman, number 15. Dustin
1 man is out in the Red
Pedroia.
Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. One-0 home to Pedroia. Line drive to center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back-to-back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Tough slider down low for a strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. His third bag here in the month of April. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. And the lands down and gone.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Hayward. Still going back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose.
A designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Koji Uehara takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Ready once again, Mitch Moreland in his career versus this pitcher, 2 for 3. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Fernando Abad has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I can get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire. He catches one and maybe gets him going, hits the ball in the seats, and now all of a sudden everybody gets rolling.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Seared down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Tapped up the first baseline. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. That misses. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And the Panda will put this one away. Inning over. Justin Grimm is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Justin Grimm.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he couldn't connect that time, and there's 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Chris Young. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. So striding in, Ben Zobrist. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Ben Zobrist.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll begin this 9th inning with a double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Here's Addison Russell.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Jason Hayward. Lifetime versus this arm. Hitless in 3 at-bats. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Young. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
The 0-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Boston get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Stephen Wright gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game.